My name is Monica Octaviani. I'm a final year student of International Business Management of Petro Persian University. And during my 3.5 year study in IBM, I have learned many subjects related to international business. And in this social media video, I will tell you about myself and how should I improve myself in order to reach my goal in the future. And here I will use the framework of action learning developed by Professor Dr. Casey Chen. First of all, I need to know what kind of person I am in order to know which part should I develop. So I will use this diagram that assess self-awareness, relationship management, and self-management to know how I develop myself. There are three things to observe. First, I need to know about my individual competence, which shows my individual personality and characteristics. And the second one is team capacity. Team capacity will show about my relationship with others within a team. And the third one is organizational capability, which will explain about my leadership style in an organization. Last but not least, self-assessment will show the overall attributes of the self.
I am a reflector, so I would love to listen to others' experience and welcome to achieve the feedback from others. This eventually enables me to reach a careful conclusion. Besides, I'm also a theorist, which usually likes to analyze about the reason behind certain action to understand about something. However, I'm not an activist because I'm not really comfortable with uncertainties. The technopreneurship styles shows about my patience and potential in technopreneurship. Here, I'm scored high in calculated risk-taking and drive and determination. I think I might have patience in technopreneurship in certain field but not into it. Sometimes I have an idea but not sure that I can do it because it usually involves risk. The third test is the Big 5 personality test that explains about my personality. The results show that I am highly open to experience and agreeable. However, I don't think that I am that open because I am a risk avoider. But I agree that I'm a highly agreeable person, meaning that I see relationship is important and thus I put others before mine, and I also usually avoid the conflicts.
Next, I will analyze how I am when I'm being put in a team.
I am an implementer, coordinator, and resource investigator. Furthermore, I also have tendency to be a shaper and completer finisher. It means that I am flexible and cooperative with my team. Besides, I also have ability to assess and weigh the importance of things to make priority in order to get the job done. Furthermore, as an implementer, I also like to do the work as efficient as possible.
Lastly, how am I in an organization?
In an organization, my leadership skills are somehow equal, meaning that I am stable in each of the aspects of leadership. I tend to foster the teamwork or lead the team and like to align people in the team.
So from those results, I may conclude that I might have these 4 attributes, which are thoughtful, tolerant, responsible, and collaborative. Therefore, I think I need to improve myself to be more confident, energetic, and decisive. Knowing what kind of person I am, now I will start to set the plan. Here I will tell you about my vision, mission, and values, as well as ensure whether the plan aligns with myself by asking 5 whys. My vision is to build trust in what I do that gives positive impacts to other people. To achieve the trust, I really appreciate the transparency of what I do and the advantages it brings to other people. Here I have a goal to be a trusted marketing expertise in the world that can actively adapt to the market needs and satisfy the customers. The strategy to achieve the vision from executing the mission is by doing the continuous self-assessment and development to become a better person. The most important thing is the values. These values becomes the foundations of how I will achieve my vision. And I have 3 values, which are honesty, cooperative, and open-minded. I believe that honesty will lead to good things. And I also think that being cooperative is really important in every area of works because it can help me to gain trust from other people. Besides, I also believe that I have to be open-minded because it helped me to continuously improve.
Now I will answer the plan by asking 5 whys. First, why do I need to know myself? Because to be success, it needs a highly capable individual that understands themselves and eager to keep developing. Second, why need to develop? Because a team needs a contributing team member who is able to give value add to the team. Then, why need to improve my skills now? Because competent managers are those who are willing to go through all processes. And the next one, why self-development meaningful? Because it creates effective leader that will need to keep improving the leadership level. And last but not least, why need to achieve 5 levels of leadership? Because in the end, every organization needs a professional C coach who is able to build another leader.
So that's all how I set the plan. Now moving on to when. After setting the plan, I need to continue with ensuring the clarity of the planning to be more accurate. So here I will make a timeline planning for the next 1, 3, and 5 years. Next year, I want to graduate from Praja Christian University, and after that, I want to work in a FMCG company to get the real working experience, especially in marketing department. In the next 3 years, I want to get scholarship for taking master degree in marketing areas in the world's top university. Actually, there are a lot of reputable universities in the world. However, I have several preferences of where I want to take my master degree. For example, like Columbia University in United States, London Business School or University of Cambridge in UK, and then University of New South Wales in Australia, and also NUS in Singapore. I think that those universities have great rank and high quality of education, especially for marketing. And this step is expected to become one of the ways to boost my career in the future. In the next 5 years after finishing the master degree, I want to back to Indonesia and get back to work. Here I expect to have a higher position in the company, for example, like becoming the marketing manager. Now the question is, how will I implement those plans? Here I will use SIO diagram, which consists of strategy, implement, and operate to explain.
In before, my strategy is to continuously improve myself to achieve the vision through fulfilling the criteria as a trusted marketing expertise. For the implementation of the strategy, I need to be specific. Here, I will utilize a project with a scope and schedule. So, despite having experience in the workplace as a marketing, I will also improve my skills and knowledge by taking master degree. For my master degree, I will take the major of marketing and, to be more specific, maybe in brand management. I plan to take it in the next 3 years after getting work experience. And the next one is operate. By developing myself through taking master degree, I will have more knowledge and skills in marketing. Next, I also become the marketing expertise and have better position in the work. And next, I have several key performance indicators to measure the process. First, I want to get my master degree in the next 5 or 6 years. After getting the master degree and going back to work, I expect to have salary at least 10 times of the minimum base pay. And for the job position, I expect to be at least in the managerial level in one of the multinational companies in Indonesia.
Now I will analyze who will contribute to my success by using the diagram of people, process, and tools.
The ones who will contribute to my success are the close people that always support me, such as family, friends, teachers, lecturers, and also expertise in the field. Then, the tools are things that I have learned from IBM, and as for me, the most important is the holistic thinking and mindset, such as the Delta Matrix and the 8 A's. Then, the tools will be used to implement the strategy by utilizing the action learning that helps me to plan and anticipate for the future. The implementation of the strategy, I may face different possibilities in the process. Therefore, I have to analyze and anticipate those possibilities. Everything starts from the inside, motivation, and new knowledge and skills may go as expected. However, usually for the real-world application, it turns out to be different. For example, it takes longer time to take the position because there is a higher competition in the working field. Thus, I need to anticipate and be prepared for this kind of thing by having the backup plan.
Finally, I have explained about the planning of my future goals and how I will achieve it through self-development by using the action learning framework developed by Professor Dr. Casey Chan. Lastly, with this video, I would like to say thank you to Professor Dr. Casey Chan for teaching me to think holistically.